Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
This is a beer that I don't particularly want to drink, and I'm pretty sure that a beer a day with TK purposely gave it to me. But you know what? My good friend Drew from Beer for Breakfast, Faxe for Snack says, try something different, and that's what we're going to do today. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. So as I said, pretty sure a beer a day with TK gave this to me. Back in the summer, we went up to the Brew Tubers meetup up in Canada. We stopped by Drew's house, and while we were there, we went to the beer store and bought a whole bunch of beers like idiots. And when we came home, I'm pretty sure Tristan snuck this one into my bag of beers. This is the Faxe, or as Google Translate says, Faxe. It's a 10% strong beer. This is from Faxe Brewery in Denmark. It's got a big Viking on it. Big black can here. Just says Faxe, 10% alcohol. Now, this is considered a malt liquor. Not a whole lot on the can here, I don't think. Ingredients: water, barley malt, sugar, parentheses, glucose syrup, maize, hops. Not a whole lot else on the can. Oh, I didn't realize this. So this is from Royal Unibrew out of Denmark, but it is brewed in Toronto, Ontario by Brasse Toronto, Ontario Par, whatever that means. So apparently this must be a contract brew. They brew it, even though it's supposedly it's a Danish beer. It's brewed in Toronto. There's a Best By date of 3/15/2025. And they have it backwards. They have it 2025, 3/15. So obviously there's not 15 months, so it's March 15th. Not a whole lot else on the can. It's 10% alcohol, 473 milliliter, which I say that because when I was looking at the website, it says they sell this in 33 centiliters, so 330 milliliter, 500 centiliter, or 50 centiliter, which would be 500 milliliter, and 100 centiliter, so 1 liter, but not the 473. So this must be a special size just for Canada. I don't remember what we paid for it, but I'm sure it wasn't worth the price. But who knows? I mean, a lot of these malt liquors I've had, I don't like them, or I say I don't like them. I don't want to try them. I drink them, and they're actually not bad. I mean, Cobra wasn't bad. Some of the other ones weren't bad. OE wasn't bad. And I do like Mickey's. So maybe this will be good. The 10% alcohol, you're getting up there. On Untapped, this gets a 2.87 with 34.2 thousand check-ins. Beer Advocate only had 159 check-ins, but they gave it a rating of 59 awful. And they did have an aggregate score of 235. Normally I don't give that unless there's a lot of check-ins, but just for more of a comparison with Untapped, since I did give it a 59 awful. That smells adjuncty. But only slightly. I mean, there's like that slight adjunct, like corn adjunct smell. No indication of the high ABV. As far as color, if my glass wasn't all fogged up, I still can't believe that my glasses are fogging up in this weather because it's a cold fall evening here in Cleveland. But that's pretty clear. I mean, you can see right through that. But it is kind of more of on the orange line. I mean, I'd probably give that a 4 on the SRMs with maybe a fingernail's worth of bright white head that's just around the edge of the glass and barely coating the top of the beer. Yeah, it's just got that sweet corn adjunct smell. Wow, I poured that whole can in there. This might be a night ender. We'll see. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's 10%. Get a little bit of a burn. Get that evaporative booziness. That kind of corn adjunct malt liquor sweetness. but it's not awful. I wouldn't say it's awful. So on Untapped and on Beer Advocate in the description, there's a little paragraph, and part of the paragraph says it's an excellent alternative to drinks and cocktails. I assume when they say drinks, they're talking about liquor drinks, but cocktails are also liquor drinks. This is definitely not an alternative to those. I would take a rum and coke, Jack and Coke, gin and tonic, you name it, over this any day. On the website, it says, try it. You'll never order a cocktail again. That's bullshit. I would much rather have a cocktail than this abomination. However, it's not horrendous. It's serviceable. I mean, I forget what we paid for this, but at 10% alcohol, if you found somewhere where you could get the 1 liter bottle can, whatever it is of this, probably pretty cheap, you could slam that and be doing pretty good for yourself for the day. 1 or 2 of those, a couple of these, you'd be all right for the night. As far as buying this again, no, I would not buy this again. This would definitely be, man, actually not sure. You know, for malt liquor, I think this would actually be a skip for me. There's better malt liquors out there. I mean, if you're just trying to get the job done, yeah, buy it. This would be great. Just get the job done, a couple of these, and like I said, you'd be fluthered. But there's better malt liquor out there. This is just like too sweet, too much of the alcohol booziness to it. It's not a drain pour, it's not a sink pour, but it's just not good. If you're looking for malt liquor, I'd take King Cobra over this. I would take OE over this. Definitely take Mickey's over this. But again, if you're just trying to get your buzz on or get fluthered, this is probably a good deal for you. I wouldn't drink this again. At least I wouldn't buy this again. If somebody handed it to me, it'd have to be time and place whether I'd drink it again. I might just not drink that night if this is all they had. Depends on the environment. Who knows? But I would never buy this again. I didn't want to drink it. Don't want to finish it, but I will. It's not going to be a sink pour. But you know, like I said, Drew says, try something different. I tried something different. It's an adventure trying something different. And as always, embrace the adventure.